I think things like ghost flights and private jets are what people immediately think as the problem. And to an extent, that's right. Private jets, they only make up 6% of emissions of the whole industry. Whilst that's a very small number of people that make up those emissions, it's still quite emblematic. So even if we got rid of private jets, we still need to deal with the remaining 94%. And that's something that we can easily forget. It can be easy for everyone, even myself, to think, oh, I pollute a little bit, but there's always someone who pollutes just a bit more. And we kind of take ourselves out of that position and think, well, it's not me. And to an extent, actually, the majority of emissions are made up by still quite a small number of passengers. I think it's 15% of passengers make up 70% of emissions. And that's not private jet users, that's people going on holiday 3, 4 plus times a year. And we can mitigate for that, the majority of emissions in aviation, by putting in place things like a frequent flyer levy, whereby the first flight you fly in a year is the normal price, but the more you fly, exponentially the ticket prices go up. And it's really, really popular. I think it's like 90% of the public support it, because even aviation workers themselves support things like a frequent flyer levy. But if you ask the CEO of EasyJet or you ask the government, they'd say, no, this is really bad for growth. Aviation doesn't support this, it's going to crash the industry. And it's just simply not true. To decarbonise aviation, it's going to cost $4.5 trillion US, which is an astronomical amount of money. And currently there's no plan to raise that money to actually make it happen. So we need to find innovative, fair, equitable ways to raise that money, and a frequent flyer levy is one of the great things we can do.